Sorry.
So you're talking about lifetime payments
Okay.
for
Okay. Yes. So for the Android, you have to pay one lifetime payment. That's the $25, and once you've paid that, so irrespective of any software that you want to upload, you just keep on. But for iOS, so you have to be paying $99 every year to maintain your app every year. That's why we see more active softwares on Play Store than App Store, right? So they're just the two listed that are just competing. So someone is trying to call me. So now that's just brief about how this thing is all about, right? So now we are discussing about how you download, right? I think I'll show you that you first have have you all downloaded this thing? Someone is trying to call me. Please give me some minute, please. Someone is trying to call me, please. I have to now. Hello? 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 So after when you've downloaded, let me search for Flutter download. So after when you've clicked on this download, or I'll view download it so that I won't waste my time on this again. Have you downloaded it?
the Flutter download, right?
Yes, yes, Flutter download, yes. So after then, you will download this. What's the name? You download this Android Studio. Just search for Android Studio. This one, yes, you see download like this. So now this is where the problem now starts comes from. So after when you have downloaded this, so sorry, there's one more thing that I would like to chip. So you will download this, right? So actually, this Android Studio is created for the purpose for you to. This is where you write everything about your this thing code base. But the problem that this Android Studio has is that it is created by, as in it is, the app is so heavy that the only thing that can make you to enjoy this Android Studio, that if you are using graphic system. Hmm? So now instead of that, so that's why they now introduce a way that you can now link this Android Studio into a light, what we call text editors. So what we call text editors, they are just anything that we use to program, right? So now we can use any text editors, but the one of the most popular one is this VS Code. And please, you have to just download the VS Code again, please. I forgot to tell you guys yesterday. Just type VS Code download, hmm, and then you will download the latest VS Code. Now, is that clear? Are you all clear? This one, just download this VS Code. Are we all on the same page now? Before we proceed, please, are we? Is there anyone that is lost?
Yes, please.
So now, after when you've downloaded, you will the Flutter file will be more in like a zip, right? And I'm going. Let me search for one that I've already downloaded. I don't know where I downloaded the file. I'm going to first search for my Flutter file. If I have one here, Flutter. Do you have any Flutter file here?
Your screen is no longer projected, sir.
Okay, my screen. Oh,
I
okay.
can see your screen.
Yeah,
I
I
can
can
see
see
your
it now. I
screen.
think it's my network.
So is your network then?
I think it's my
Is your network?
network.
Yep, I want to search for a Flutter file that I've downloaded because I'm very sure that I've downloaded one Flutter file. Wow. So I have to re-download it again because it's no more here again. Flutter. Flutter. I think I'm coming. Let me check here. Flutter. No. This is one Flutter file here. So now let's just show you how it will be. So once you download it, it will be somehow in zip file like this. Let me first zip this one so that I will show you step by step. Because if I should download it now, it will take time. Again, you will see something Windows zip file. Let's first zip this one so that I will now show you step by step on how to do everything. Right? Please, is there any questions before we proceed? So I just want to show you how after when you've downloaded it, you see like more of like a zip, right? Something that is, let's do some finish doing.
Okay, so we're downloading three softwares, right? VS Code,
Yes, Android Studio.
Android Studio Code,
Yes,
and Flutter package.
yes. And the reason why we are using that VS Code because the VS Code is light, right? Why the Android Studio is so heavy. So by the time you start using it, so it will be dragging your system because except if you are using graphic system. Hmm? But if you're not using the graphic system, so the best is for you to just use VS Code and do everything that you're so and everything that you are doing there automatically is will be reflecting in both sides, both the Android Studio and everything. And anything you import from Android Studio, it will also reflect on your VS Code. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So let's finish zipping. Please make sure you practice. So please, before our next, and I'll keep you engaged during the week. That from Mondays to Friday, I will be sending some practical this thing that you have to practice with, and please read. And one of the things that will make you the difference, but please you must learn to read documentations. Please always read. You have to be reading because there are a lot of things that we can't just tell you everything. So it will be you have to also do research, and which I've already told you yesterday that we have AI now. Make AI as your assistant, right? So if you are confused on the something, please you see this coding. Yeah, people will argue now that that's no need for you to code again, just everything on AI. But what people fail to understand is that the problem that we have nowadays now of all these kind of things that we have what we call scalability, right? The problem is not you developing an app. The problem now is that how can you make that app to be scalable? That is, after when you have, the biggest issue that you will have that after when your users have started using what's the name your app and then the fact that we have issue here, we have issue there. How are we going to how are you make it? How are you going to update? So these are you still need all this technical knowledge. So now after when you've downloaded, this is how you see the file. You see something Windows zip something dot zip. Is that clear? So please, the file is so let me say that is very sensitive, right? It's very sensitive. You must make sure that you keep it somewhere that is very safe, secure. That even though one of the things that used to corrupt files is like if someone like flash drives, someone will just come with a flash drive and just insert it to your system, and that's all, right? And you just see that some of your files now the files have changed to butterflies, and you will without you knowing that the problem is it is from the flash that you insert. So now the advice that I used to give is that what in please. Now my doctor, please sorry, I'm in class. I will call you back later. Why salam, doctor? I will please nima ina cikin aji nima yanzu. I will call back later. I will call you later. Inshallah. Thank you. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, Pastor, can you hear
Please,
me?
can you hear me, please? Sorry, someone's still calling me. Can you hear me, please?
Yes,
Can hear you
I
Okay,
now.
hear you.
so now the advice is that please always copy this file, right? Copy it to your C drive. We say that this file is even located at my C drive. So now let me just cut it. Let me cut it now, and then I'll now put it here in my C drive here. Now I'll paste it, right? Let me paste it. Yeah, for someone for something to corrupt your files too, yeah, it will be very that virus must be like that virus is so it's not even normal virus again. Maybe the virus has talked to Trojan. So always copy these files, yeah, right? And this file here now automatically you don't need any time you want to create new software. This one is sufficient for you. No need for you to say that you will keep on downloading. Not that if you want to create another software that you have to go and download Flutterfy again. No, this one is sufficient, right? Totally. So now the next thing that you have to do now is that you have to unzip because the main thing is not this one. Why the zip file? It is because of this thing because the first person to zip a file that to create this software, I think it was around 1979, if I'm not mistaken, and that the essence of this zip it is for you to protect you. You see that you see something more of like belt, like someone is still something. It is because of a virus, not to corrupt your files, right? So that's the essence of zip files, and so that's why Google they zip these files just because so that no one will be able to tamper with everything that is inside because they are very, very sensitive. Now, the next thing that you have to do now is that you have to extract this file. You have to unzip it by opening it with any unzip programs. We have like Winrar, we have we have Z-Hope, we have any just one. So this program is even okay for you. So now just extract, just click on extract to the folder like this, right? Is that clear? So you see that it has started extracting the files. You see it has
So what is in extracting it, sorry?
you said
Can I just extract it normally? Just extract all.
yes, you can extract it normally. So what but once you extract it, you will see something. You know that the name of your own file will be Windows dot something, right? Windows Flutter, something like that, right?
Right.
You just copy from this Flutter here. Just open that Windows something. Then from this Flutter here now, right? This is the file that you need.
Is that from the unzip file?
Yes, after when you have zipped it, right? So you now copy
Hmm.
from Flutter. Don't copy from that Windows this thing. Just copy, just click on that window, enter it, then copy it from this Flutter here. Now go and paste it inside your local date C. Do we get it? Don't copy from that Windows something. Is that clear now?
That's from the zip. We should not copy from the zip folder.
Now?
What you're saying is that we should not copy from the zip
No,
folder. We
no,
should copy from the unzip
like
one,
you
right?
don't understand. You know, when you download it from their website, the file will download as Windows something dot zip with 2 points, like with the version of the this thing, right? Can someone just share his or her screen so that I will just explain to the person's screen? Is there no one that has downloaded the app and the Flutter file?
I can't seem to download my own on my work laptop.
And now, if I say I should download now, it will take time. That's the problem because it is almost 1.5 gig. If I don't say yes, I think around 1.2 gig.
I think what you mean is once we download, it will be on the download folder, and that download folder will now show Windows/C/download, right?
No. What I mean is that you know that if you download the file, their own file, they name it. I'll probably let you even open it from their own
Okay,
website.
with the versions, like those software that used to add version at the front.
Thank you. Yeah, it will have it. But you after when you have started it, just enter first and click on because mostly because we want to do something that has to do with path. So and now sometimes Windows still has this issue with path that if something should have like decimal or with this point something. So that's why we just want to copy from this instead of you copying the whole folder that Windows as how it is named. If you click on it, that's why you now see this file. If you enter, you will see this main file here, right? I probably let me see if I can even see the
Okay, I think you know what? Why not just like if you open the zip, not extract it, then you just that will
copy.
make it easier.
That you just copy this one, right?
Yes.
Yes, it is okay like that. Just copy this one now, and then now paste it under your C drive. Is that clear? Not that Windows something, Windows version 2. No. Just from this one alone. This is what I'm saying now. You see now. So this is how you see it. So you see Flutter here now. You click Flutter again, right? So this one, but all this part, ma, you can it will still work like this with the part. There's nothing wrong with that. But I don't just want you to copy that version number and the rest. Do we get it now? Please, have we gotten it?
I'm not sure. What are we copying?
I'm coming. Let's just see how I can just. I think it is better for me to just download Core and just show you.
Or when you start downloading, because it will show there. I think.
Yes, it's this show. This is please before we proceed, ma, I think it is better for me to even chip in. Have you all done anything that has to do with DevOps?
DevOps.
Yes.
I've
Have
done a
you,
little.
now you said
I've done a little.
okay. Is there anyone other person that has done DevOps here? Where is this download something? Is there anyone that has done DevOps here apart from him?
No, me that theory I do, so I don't do.
You say you say what?
And that theory I do for Coursera, so I don't do.
Okay, okay. Because you also don't worry. The one that you will learn here, like, where's the main Windows file? I want to download the main file. Please, this one too. Please download this Git too also, please. It's also important. So that's why I asked for the DevOps. Just click on Git download, right? Git download,
I
please.
have it. I have it.
Please. That's why I did. That's the. Let me click on this manual. Uh-huh. This is the it's equal. This is what I'm saying. Let's just download it. This is what I'm saying. You see how it's got the name. Let's just download the correct. Let me just download this and yeah, just show you how it will be. Download.
From here now, you should just. Do you know what?
See 1.7 gig. Is that what?
Do you know what?
Eh,
I was suggesting the file itself, the zip file, you should just open it without extracting. Then you show him the folder that you extract, only the folder.
like I don't understand you. You said what? If you
The zip file, the
yes
zip file, you click on it as you right click, they open, not extract, just open. From there, you will see the folder.
yes you will see the folder. Yeah,
That's
it
I
is.
think that's more better.
If you open the file, if you open it, it doesn't mean that the zip has been extracted. So you still have to extract before you can access the main file. Because this file now, because there's something that we need to do that they call path, which I will explain, right? So, I think the download is very slow. Now I would have shown you. You see now, this one now, if it has finished downloading, just extract it. So when you extract it, the file will still come out as Flutter Windows slash three this thing dot zip. This is something stable. But just click on this one, you will enter. After when you've entered, that's when you now see this Flutter this thing. Do you understand? It is this one that you now copy. You know, I'm coming. When I let me rename this one now so that you get it very well. Let's just rename it as something like what I'm trying to say. If I should rename this one like Windows something, like how they Flutter as how they did their own Flutter Windows what's the name? Windows, right? Let's say something stable like this. So now if I should extract, let me name it. You see that if I should extract this one, let me say that I extract it. If I should extract, you see that the name will still come out at Flutter is equal. This was saying, you see that it will still come out as this, but don't copy from here. Just first click inside and now copy this one. Do we get it now?
Yes, I do.
Have you gotten it? So it is this one that you now copy to your C drive. Hope we are getting what I'm trying to say. Because this one you used to have issue if you are to create the part here. So now let me just stop this one so that it will just chop up my space.
Okay.
So after when you have copied this one, you enter Flutter, you enter, then you now search for bin. This one bin here. You click on it, then you will now go back to this up here and copy this from here. This is what they call relative paths. Like someone is trying to ask question. Okay, Mr. Gizo, now.
Okay, so I think I get it now. So once what the question I wanted to ask is now once I copy that Flutter to my C drive, can I leave the zip file in my downloads
Your Git file as
or do I have
what?
to bring it to so do I have to bring it to my C drive?
What's that?
No, the zip
Yes,
folder.
your zip file, so you can keep it anywhere. So
Can you
right,
hear
not that
me?
you want to use it's not that you have already used.
Okay.
And till eternity, that's how it will be there for life, except if you format your system. And even though you want to do 1 million apps, so that's why it's sufficient for you. Is that clear? Are we clear now? Mrs. Awa,
Okay,
hope
so
you
if
are
I
clear
wanted
now.
to use it again,
Now you said?
if I wanted to create another package again now, do I go to that zip file again and then
No, no,
extract?
no, no,
Is
no,
that
no.
what I'll keep doing?
That's why I say that no. I will show you how to create
Okay.
the files. So no need for you to create the files again. That's all. That's why it's sufficient for you. Till eternity, even 1 million apps. That one, what you have done now is sufficient. Except you format your system. Is that clear now? Don't worry, I will show
Okay.
you everything as we move. I will show you like as we move that. Okay, if you want to create new apps now, so even you can be
Okay.
working on like 5 apps at the same time. There's nothing with that. Mr. Muhammad, hope it is clear now, right?
Yes,
And
it's
yeah,
clear.
me, I understand. I was just saying that maybe he will understand that.
Okay, Mrs. Awapa, do you understand it?
Yes,
So fine. So now after when you click on this bin, then you now copy this. What we mean by this signer is that it means bin inside Flutter, and this Flutter inside Flutter, and this Flutter can be found inside C drive. This is what we call path under DevOps. Hmm? So now, which I have already told you, and DevOps is just what like this is the footnote of DevOps is just development operations. So before the people that built about that introduced it DevOps is they are Linux, right? So Linux has more advantages over Windows. So the only advantage that this Windows has over Linux just only graphics, right? Because Windows came to challenge Linux on graphics. So that's why people are more comfortable with what with Windows now. But actually, Linux has the best solution so far. And to be honest, they are free. They are free. They are open source. That is, you can twist as how you want. But Windows is not free. Windows, you have to find the license. Just that, or even all of us now that you are using Windows, you are always using illegal Windows because you have to buy it. It is not free. But now, most all of us now, we will just go to town to buy crack version and then we'll start using. Is that clear now? So now this is what we call path, which we don't worry, will introduce you to DevOps, which you will learn some commands. Initially, before, if you want to copy, if you want to paste, before the introduction of Windows, they use command everything completely. They use command. So let me just show you how it's been done before. So now, just imagine now that if I want to, before the introduction of Windows. Now let's assume now that I want to create a this in here. Like let's assume that I want to create a folder now. See how I will create a folder. So now open one of the GitHub software which is Git Bash or Git, the one that I asked you to download. Now see what will happen here now. Now this is how they code before. Everything here it is completely black, right? So now I want to go back to my desktop. If I say CD desktop, for example, now you see now this one now is showing me now that I'm under desktop environment. That is, I'm here now. This is what it means, right? I mean now. Now let me create a folder so that you will see. Someone should tell me the name of the folder that we should create so that I'll just create it. Which name should we use? Can someone suggest
Mobile.
the name? Yeah? Can someone suggest the
She
name?
said mobile.
Okay, mobile. Now, if I say mobile now, you
Mo-
see, you say mobile now. If I should say mobile, see what will happen? Mobile. I've created mobile. Can you see that now? Can you see that I've created mobile? But unlike Windows, Windows you just come here like this, right click, you just say new, you now say new folder, right? And now see now I've created a what? I've created a folder with just code. So this is how they did before now. If I want to delete this mobile now, you see what I'll do now? I'll say what mobile. You see, code? It has deleted. Can you see that? So before this, is how they do everything. Before they did everything, they copy, they paste with code, everything. So it was Windows, Bill Gates that now came and now challenged them and now introduced everything more of like a graphics that you see today. That you just can click everything, just cursor, but everything. This is your own cursor before. Do you get it? So that's why we need. That's why this is what the power of what of Linux. So now where do you stop? After when you've copied this one now, right? After when you've copied it, right? What you want to do now is that there's something that we call path, right? Path. What path means is that you want your software to be communicating all over your system. That is, irrespective of any place that you want to use it, the software, the your app or what you are working on should be responsive. That now, like let's assume now that I want to call the software on my VS Code, it should be able to come there and be responsive. I want to use another software like let's say Android Studio or let me say uh, all this PyCharm and everything, any text editor that you want to use, irrespective, anytime you call the software should be able to to reply from any place and now come to that particular environment. That's the essence of path. So now we now want to make it. This is the next thing that you have to do. You have to make sure that your Flutter file is what is actually placed on path so that it will be able to communicate with all the programs on your system, right? So now after you've copied this one, you will now search for environment variables. Just click environment. ENVI, you see that they will do it for you. This environment, what is the problem of environment? Uh-huh. Just click on this edit environment, right? You see environment variables, right? Then you now come to part, this one, part, you click on it, click on part, then you now click on edit. Is that clear? Then you now click on new, then you now place like this. Is that clear? Then you now say, okay, that's all. Are we clear? Also do it for this one too. Parts. You say what? Edit. Say new. Then place that what you have copied and say okay. Then you now click this one okay. And then you now click this one okay. Are we clear? Or I should practice it again? Are we clear now? Any question?
yes.
So now, if I want to make sure, if I want to see whether the app, my this is running perfectly now, I can open any text editor. Now let me try my CMD now. I say CMD. CMD is a terminal for Windows, right? If I say CMD now let me now call this app, this environment now. You see now this is I told you that this is like more of like how they programmed before. So now let me now call my Flutter. Let's say Flutter doctor. I say okay. You see that if it shows Flutter, it means that it is responsive. You see, mashallah. I say go now that everything is working now. You see, go. It has started. So it means that my Flutter is working perfectly. Do we get it now? Mrs. Awa, is there any question with this?
Yes.
I will repeat again. After when you've copied your Flutter, let's assume now that this is my Flutter file. I will repeat again. Let's assume that this is my Flutter file. You click on this. You click on the Flutter again. You go to bin. Yes, you will now go back to your
Okay.
part like this and now copy it. Then copy.
Okay.
Then search
Okay.
for environment variables, environments, or you can also just go to your control panel. But I'll just search for environment, then click on edit environment, then click on path, here, path, edit, new, then paste your this thing. Then okay. Again, path, right? Click on the path again, click on path, you see edit. Okay. So why is my own that is not safe? So but once you click on path, what's that's not clicking. So just click on the that part two, just paste. That's what. Any question now? Is there any question? So that's for your first part. That's your first thing that you have to do. After that, you now go to your Android Studio. Where's my Android Studio? Here. After when you've installed it, this should be your Android Studio. You see something like this. This is your what is this calling? So after when you have opened your Android Studio, sorry,
Oh,
I'm working on something. That's why you're seeing it here. Um, Let me go back. Let me assume that I want to start new project. You see, wow. See, you will love this. I'm telling you, you will love this program. So you just start thinking on what you want to create. Oh, sorry, to terminate it. Just start thinking of your program that the software that you want to develop, right? So the word has changed that you just creating calculators, just creating to-do list app. No, wow, just forget about that. Think of big things as a bigger things. Just think of what do you want to create. It is sort of any field. Is it
I
finance?
want
Is
to
it
start with VTU.
now? You said what? VTU, I will
VTU.
advise for VTU. I will advise that this thing is already saturated. So there are a lot of people there now. So I won't advise that, right? And again, let me even tell you as advice. So for that VTU, the advice that I will give you is that uh, it will be more of like you are even working for someone. Do you know why? Because you won't get the direct API from the source. The best way to make money now is if you can get the direct APIs. Let's give you one example so that you get very well now. Now, for all this like WhatsApp, for all this like Meta, now they have direct APIs. That is from manufacturer to consumer straight, right? You will just now once you have your money, just go to Meta, just buy their WhatsApp API and start using. That's just straightforward. Any money you earn, it is straightforward. You are dealing with them straight. But all this VTU, no. At DB, you have access directly to MTN. You have access directly to all this NEPA bill. It will be the more better. But no. But you too, you have to go and get API for someone that has already bought it from them. So it is just more like they will now break that money that even the money that not come down to you, it will be minimal. That's why the victory now is not the people that have already like gained. They are the one that started this then. But now I would advise you on that. And again, VTU now, if care is not taken, and there are someone moving towards microfinance, and if federal government should catch you, I'm telling you, see the license just to get license just for you to be able to accept payment, license payment that you want to be running as microfinance, you won't spend nothing like 200 million to buy license. I'm telling you. So they are making things to be difficult for ordinary person. So the only thing that I'll just advise you to do now that we still have a lot of things is that well, all this sustainable development, we still have a lot of problems. We have transport, we have earth, we have waste management, we have a lot of things that education that you can still think of and just think about all this with you, Oga. Oga, I you will just say that you are just working for someone. Hmm? So I think where do we stop? Please, is that clear? Now I've opened my Android Studio. Let me open my Android Studio. I think I've opened it, but I don't know why this is not opening. So the next thing after when you've opened, why is this thing still showing my this thing? Ah, I want to show you how you see it by the time you are running your first development. Let's say because I've already on, let me say this one. So but you, what you need, please just click on this. I'm coming. Just click on this gear button. So that's what I say. I hate the Android Studio. If you're not using graphic system, it will be so much slow. So now I'm wow, just taking my time. Fine. So just click on this one, right? So you see this SDK, right? But before the SDK management, click on plugins, right? So once you click on plugins, you will search for this here. Just search for Flutter. Search for Flutter again, right? Then install it. That's all. Are we clear? Is there any question?
No.
So fine. So after when you have installed it, automatically the programming language for Flutter is called we.
Sorry, I missed out. What did you just do now? Sorry.
Okay, you go back to, because me I've already started working here. But you, once by the first time you are opening, you will see something plugins around there. But if you're not seeing it, just go back to this. Just click on settings here, right? You will see plugins. Just click on it. Then you will see this will come out, something like marketplace. Then under your search bar, just search for Flutter. After you've searched it, then install it. That's all. So now automatically once you install, you see another thing will prompt you to install, which is that. Because without this that, Flutter can't work. That is the programming language for Flutter. Is that clear? So automatically they will install together. Any question?
No, no problem.
So fine.
Thank you.
So after this one, then you now still go back to your VS Code again now. Please, all this installation just only once. That's all. So after when you've done this for the first time, you don't need to do it again. Let me assume that I want to do it here now. After when you've opened, now let's assume that this is your first time opening. You come down to this extension, right? You see extension here. Then you will now search for Flutter again. Automatically you see Flutter and that will come out. See searching. You see Flutter and that will come out. Then you install them too. After when you have done this, it means that you have connected your VS Code, your Android Studio, and this is together. See now, Flutter. Then you see that code. Because that is the programming language for it. Then you install it. Any question? We are done with the installation. That's for the first aspect. The second aspect is we call something emulator. The emulator is whereby you will be able to see what you are coding irrespective of any devices that that person is using. That is, how will people see what you want to produce outside? So what we call emulator is just more of like a device. Let me show you via here so that you get to understand what I'm saying very well. But I don't actually use the one I don't actually use the one for what's the name. Let me show you here. I don't actually use the one for Android Studio for Android Studio, and the reason why it is because of it is a dark system. Now, if I should I even show you where is it, ma? Okay, I've not even installed something here. Let me even see here. Okay, 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 I didn't install any this thing here, but let me just go back to this my this what's the name this if I've also installed, yeah, this are the same thing not installed. Let me cancel this. Let me open a file. I want to show you what they mean by emulator so that I will now show you. Let me first open any Flutter file. Let me open this. I think this one is, I think I use Shawarma. For this one of Shawarma app, I did it for someone. The app is very good, which you will. So now what they mean by emulator here now is you will see how I will run this now. Let me see terminal. All this is still working. But if you just want to, because this one is still doing here, so that's why. So I'll see. But before it finishes, it's still doing. So now just go back to this here now to your Android Studio, right? You will see what we call SDK management manager. Hmm? Then once you click on it, you will see first of all these tools here now. This SDK tools here. Please install this one. Please mark it. Install this SDK build tools, this command line, right? And this emulator. Please, can we see that? Please install them. Very, very important. So once you install them, that's all. Then you will now go back to where you can pick your device. Let me first see here if I have a device here. I think I don't have any device. I've not installed any. Is this showing? Yes, I have one now. So that this is what they call emulator. Once I think that should be from our next class, so that it won't take time. But this is just the introduction. Now, if I should click on this, you see something will pop out now as a device. And this device is just more of like where you will see you must have been seeing some videos that someone will be coding or tutorial, and then you see something more of like this thing will come out. This thing will come out. What's the name? Like more of like phones come out at the side of that thing. You see what will happen here now. Now this is what they call emulator. Can you see that? Now let me bring it out. You see, go. Can you see a device now has come out like more of like a phone? Can you see that? Can you see the app?
Yes,
Now this is what they call emulator. That is now as I'm
yes, we
coding
can
here
see.
now. Now he said, can you say what?
We can see it. We can
Okay,
see it.
okay, okay. So now as I'm coding here now, I'm seeing everything that is happening. So now it will ease your work. That is okay. These are how people will be seeing it on their phones. So now so you can see a lot of devices, which will also come to that. So if you don't want to use that, we do also. This is part of what you will also learn. There's something that we called inspection.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello,
Hello.
can you hear me, please?
No, first of all, it seems like you're muted.
Can you hear me now? Hello? Please, can you hear me, please?
Welcome back.
Can you hear me?
Welcome back, sir.
Okay, okay, sorry. So it is my network, I think. My network, I don't know why. So now, hope we have just understood a little about, please, all what we've done today, please just go and do that. So by tomorrow, by our next class, so we just start, we will install we will just install one device for then we now start doing our development. So now with all what we've done today, that's just it. No need for you to do anything again. You have except you format your system. Anytime you want to create software, I will show you how you just go and just create new software and then you just keep on doing your thing. Is there a question, please?
I hope we get the recorded version
Yes,
tomorrow.
yes, 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 yes. I recorded it. Mr. Mohammed, hope all is well, right?
Everything is fine. Thank you.
Okay, okay. So you are welcome. So be expecting the materials. So I will send you materials before the end of tomorrow or even tonight, maybe, probably. And then I will also send you
Okay.
some guides ahead of. So I will also send you the one that we do ahead of next week, and so that you can just look around this and then you just come and practice everything. So it will be fully practical. So don't need for you. So your own just have to just read a little about what we saying, and then I'll just practice what I've said to you. That's all. So see you guys next week, Saturday, 8:30, and happy coding. Bye bye. So Mr. Awal to just joining. Mr. Awal, hope all is well. So is there any question, Mr. Awal?
Yes, I lost connection.
Yeah, sorry. Yes, the recorded version will be sent. Yeah, well done.
Okay, inshallah.
So well done. So see you next week.
Inshallah, thank you.